Namaste and welcome to Mindfully Yoga. My name is Ran. Today's practice is a full body vinyasa flow practice with some pranayama and breath work at the beginning of the practice. Before we get started, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, as your support gives me the motivation to continue doing what I am doing and share my love of yoga with the rest of the world. So let's get started. You can either sit like me, kneeling down with your glutes on your heels, or you're welcome to change your position to cross-legged. Placing your hands wherever they feel the best and closing your eyes here. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and let the hips sink into the mat. As the body gets a little bit heavier, and simply doing a gentle body scan. Noticing how the body is feeling this. I was going to say this morning because it's morning for me. But for yourself, noticing how the body is feeling today. And now just doing a little bit of breath work practice. We're going to do 2 pranayama practices, each for 2 minutes. The first one is balanced breath or samavritti breath. We're going to simply inhale for 4 and exhale for 4. I'll count the first round for you, then I should let you be. Take a preparatory inhale and exhale, please. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue like this. Reminder, slower is better. After your next exhale, come back to the gentle rhythm of your breath. Our next exercise is known as ratio breath or Vishamavritti. We're going to inhale for a count of 3 and exhale for a count of 6. I'll count the first 2 rounds for you, then I shall let you be. Take a preparatory inhale and exhale. In for 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2, 1. Out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue like this at your own pace. And after your next exhale, softly opening your eyes. Let's begin our asana practice. Let's come into all fours. Onto our hands and our knees. Press the palms into the earth. Bring the wrists below your shoulders, knees below your hips. From here, few rounds of cat-cow. On the inhale, belly drops. On the exhale, round the upper back. With every inhale, stretch the throat out. With every exhale, tuck the chin into the chest as we round the upper back. Notice the tilting of the pelvis. One more round. And now let's wake up the core. Lift the left leg, stretch it to the back of the room. Hips square, toes point to the earth. Extend the right hand towards the front. Right bicep next to the right ear. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into all fours. Let's do the same on the other side. Extend the right leg and extend the left hand towards the front. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into all fours. From here, walk your hands half a palm length forward. Tuck your toes and transition to down dog. And any movements that come naturally here, feel free to take them. And now bring the body into rest, into stillness. Hold here for one more breath in down dog. And then walk your feet all the way towards your hands. Come into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands glide up on your shin. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands go towards the sky. My microphones come out. Let's take the hands to the sky. Sorry about that. Hands to heart center as we fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to high plank. And then from here, let's take a vinyasa flow, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. On the next inhale, right leg to the sky. On the exhale, step the foot through between your hands. Now let's turn the left foot to the side. Right forearm, right thigh. Left hand up and over. Turn your chin towards your armpit. Peel the left shoulder open. Gaze towards the sky. One breath here. Now stretch out the left hand towards the ceiling. Look down. Right hand in front of the right foot. Left leg flies. So we want to point the left toes to the side of the room. One more breath. Let's return the left foot to the back of the mat. Transition to warrior two. Gaze straight ahead. Right knee above the right ankle. And use your core to keep you lifted. Pull the pelvic floor up. On the next inhale, straighten the front knee. On the exhale, reach forward and then down. Triangle. So right hand is in front of the right shin. Left hand extends towards the sky. If it feels okay for the neck, look to the fingertips of the left hand. One more breath. Come back up and then turn the right toe as well in the same direction as the left toes. We're coming into five-pointed star pose. Keep drawing the lower belly in. Bring the hands in line with your shoulders. And roll onto the outer edge of the feet. One more breath. Now turn the heels in, toes out. Bend your arms at the elbows and sit in goddess pose. So the tailbone descends towards the floor. And notice the sensations in the inner thighs as well as your glutes. Inhale to rise, straighten both knees, hands go to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Hinge forward from your hips. As you place your wrists below your shoulders, now soften the elbows, look behind you, towards the back of the room. One more breath here. Inhale to halfway lift. Now listening carefully, exhale, all toes face to the back of the mat. So we are now facing in the other direction. Step back to high plank. From here, take your flow or go straight to downward facing dog. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the foot through between your hands. Right foot at 90 degrees. Left forearm, left thigh. Right hand up and over. Extended side angle. Think of a diagonal line from where the middle finger is of the right hand all the way down to your right ankle. And gaze towards the ceiling, core engaged. One more breath here. Now straighten the right hand. Left hand in front of the left foot. Right leg flies. Right toes are going to point towards the side of the room. We try to stack the hips on top of each other. So open the right hip. One more breath. Now gently land the right foot to the back of the mat. Transition to warrior two. We're on the left knee above the left ankle. Gaze straight ahead. Looking straight ahead with purpose, with determination. On the next inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, reach forward and then down into triangle. Arms in line with each other. Crown of the head going towards the front of the room, towards the back of the room, sorry. Right hip going towards the front. So we're in the opposite direction. One more breath. On the inhale to straighten, On the exhale, 5-pointed star pose. As the hands go in opposite directions, in line with the shoulders, and keeping the core engaged, the trunk lifted. One more breath here. Let's sit in goddess pose. Heels in, toes out, as the tailbone descends towards the floor. If you need to make any adjustments, feel free to do so. That kind of feels good, that wiggling of the feet and the hips. 2 more breaths here. Now inhale to rise. Exhale to fold forward. Let the head hang heavy, looking between the legs towards the back. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, runner's lunge, this time facing the front. Step back to high plank and flow or go straight to down dog. Chaturanga, cobra or upward facing dog will meet in downward facing dog. And taking child's pose. Bring the big toes to touch and sit your heels onto your glutes onto your heels and begin to fold forward. We're going to spend 5 breaths here. And making your way into down dog. On the inhale, right leg to the sky. On the exhale, step the foot through between your hands. Look straight ahead and rise up into high lunge. We want to take the hands to the sky and have a right knee above the right ankle. 2 more breaths here. As you draw your ribs in, draw your lower belly. Going into a twist. So left hand down, right hand to the sky. Look to the right side or the fingertips of the right hand. Continue to keep the back leg strong, the back knee straight. We're going to go into a side plank. Take your right foot, stack it on top of the left. Continue to push that right hip towards the sky. Pull the pelvic floor up. Engage your glutes. 1 more breath here. Transition to a high plank. And then flow or go straight to down dog. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog. One more breath here. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the foot through between your hands. Look straight ahead. Rise up into high lunge. As the hands go towards the ceiling. Square the hips, left hip back, right hip forward. Gaze straight ahead. Going into a twist, right hand to the earth, left hand towards the heavens. Keep that right heel pressing into an imaginary wall behind you and keep that back knee straight. Keep the back leg charged. 1 more breath. We're going to go into a side plank. Stack the left foot above the right and push the left hip towards the ceiling. Maybe a smile. 1 more breath here. High plank. Flow or go straight to down dog. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. We meet in downward facing dog. From here, take your left leg to the sky on the inhale. On the exhale, place the left foot outside the left hand. Drop the right knee down, untuck the toes. As we come into a lizard lunge. Gaze to the top edge of the mat. 3 more breaths here. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee, and then swing the leg around into down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot outside the right hand. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Right tricep on the inside of the right knee. Gaze to the top edge of the mat. Thinking of going into all fours, come onto your hands and your knees and swing your legs towards the front as we come to sit on our bottom. Legs long. Legs together, feet together. Toes point to the sky. On the inhale, take your hands towards the ceiling, lengthen your trunk. On the exhale, pull the navel to the spine as you fold forward. Hands wrap around the feet, the outer edges of the feet, or they may go on your shin or your ankles. If you need to bend your knees here to reach your feet, you're welcome to do so. Begin to straighten the spine and come to lie down on the mat. As you come to lie down on the mat, hug both knees into the chest. Maybe a gentle rock from side to side. With the knees bent, place the feet on the earth. Cross the left ankle on the right knee and go into reclined pigeon. Hands interlace behind the right knee or front of the right knee and pulling the knee towards the chest. Return the right foot to the mat. Undo the figure 4. Right ankle on top of the left knee. Hands interlace behind or in front of the left knee. And then pulling that left knee towards your chest. Return the left foot to the mat. Undo the figure 4. Hug both knees into the chest. And then drop them to the right side into a twist. Hands come out wide in a T. Gaze over your left shoulder or towards the ceiling. Come back to center as you hug both knees into the chest. And then drop the knees to the other side. Gaze over the right shoulder or towards the ceiling. Come back to center, hug both knees into the chest. Transition to Shavasana. Let the feet find the corners of the mat. Hands come to rest by your side. Palms face the ceiling. Shavasana. I will wake you up when it's time. Integrating our learnings and connecting with our subconscious. Making gentle movements with your fingers and your toes as you wiggle them. Moving and stretching in ways that come naturally. Rolling over to your favorite side. And with your eyes closed, slowly coming up into a seat. Hands come together, palms touch, thumbs press against the sternum. One soft inhale, one soft exhale. We bring our thumbs to third eye center, to our lips, and to our hearts. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for joining me for today's practice, wherever you are in the world today. Have a great morning, amazing afternoon, or an awesome evening. I will see you soon on the mat. Namaste.